Hi, welcome back to Science 1206, the motion unit. I'm Miss Ledwell, and in this video we'll talk about how to solve for time. Let's get started. The equations for speed and velocity can be rearranged to solve for time. For example, time is equal to distance divided by average speed, t equals d over v, or t equals d over v average. Or time is equal to displacement divided by average velocity, or t is equal to delta d with the arrow above it divided by average velocity. The triangle diagram visually represents the mathematical relationship between distance, speed, and time. This can help determine the calculation formulas. If you know two variables, distance, speed, or time, you can solve for the third unknown variable. To solve for distance, for example, we cover over the d, and we can see the formula for distance is speed times time. If we wanted to solve for speed, we cover over the v, and we can see the formula for speed is d divided by t, or distance divided by time. If we wanted to solve for time, we cover over the t, and we can see the formula for time is d divided by v, or distance divided by speed. If you substitute displacement for distance and velocity for speed, you can use a similar triangle to help solve for displacement, velocity, or time. Let's look at some examples of solving for time. A seagull sees a delicious French fry 225 meters away. If the seagull can fly 8.3 meters per second in a straight line, what is the fastest time the seagull can get to the fry? So our first step is to see what we're given in the problem. The information we're given is that the distance is 225 meters and the speed is 8.3 meters per second. We need to find what the time is. So the solution is to rearrange the formula for speed to solve for time and then to place our values in the formula. Time is equal to distance divided by average speed. So let's put those values into the formula. We have t is equal to 225 meters divided by 8.3 meters per second. And when we divide that, we get 27 seconds is our time. Notice that the number with the least number of significant digits in the problem is 2, so we have 2 significant digits in our answer. It took the seagull 27 seconds to reach the fry. Let's look at another example. How long will it take a bike traveling at 32 kilometers per hour to travel 9.0 kilometers? Give your answer in both hours and minutes. Our first step is to figure out what information we're given in the problem. In this problem, we're given that the distance is 9.0 kilometers and the speed is 32 kilometers per hour. We're asked to find the time. So our solution is to rearrange the formula for speed to solve for time and then place our values in the formula. Time is equal to distance divided by average speed. So we have a distance of 9.0 kilometers divided by a speed of 32 kilometers per hour. That gives us 0.28 hours. Notice that our number of significant digits in the problem are 2 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator, so our answer has 2 significant digits. The problem also asked us to give our answer in both hours and minutes. This is hours, so we need to convert that to minutes. And to convert hours to minutes, we multiply by 60. This is a conversion factor, so when we look at significant digits, you don't count conversion factors. So we have 0.28 hours times 60 minutes in an hour, and that gives us 17 minutes total. It took the bike 0.28 hours or 17 minutes to travel 9.0 kilometers. Now it's time for you to try some practice problems. Pause this instructional video and grab a pencil and some paper or open up a blank document on your electronic device. Number your paper or document from 1 to 3. You will need to leave space for calculations between each number. As each problem in the tables on the next slides is revealed, write down your answer. We will then review the correct answers one by one. After numbering your paper or document, Please resume this instructional video. Our first problem says, a rabbit spots a patch of carrots 150 meters away. If the rabbit hops towards the carrots at an average speed of 5.5 meters per second, how long will it take the rabbit to reach them? Pause the video now and work out the problem, then resume the video and we'll go through the answer together. For our solution, the formula for time is distance divided by average speed. Our distance was 150 meters and our average speed was 5.5 meters per second. So we're going to divide 150 meters by 5.5 meters per second. That gives us 27 seconds. Notice that the least number of significant digits in the problem was 2, so we have 2 significant digits in our answer. It takes the rabbit 27 seconds to reach the carrots. Let's try another problem. A parade float moves down a 3.5 kilometer parade route at a speed of 5.7 kilometers per hour. How many minutes will it take to travel the entire route? For our solution, time is equal to distance divided by average speed. The distance was 3.5 kilometers and the average speed was 5.7 kilometers per hour. So we're going to divide 3.5 divided by 5.7 gives us 0.61 hours. Notice that we had 2 significant digits in our numerator and denominator, and we have 2 in our answer. The problem asked us to write our answer in minutes, so next we need to convert hours to minutes. To convert hours to minutes, we're going to multiply by a conversion factor of 60. 0.61 hours times 60 minutes in an hour gives us 37 minutes. Note that when we're using conversion factors, we don't count them in significant digits. We had 2 significant digits in our time as hours, so we should have 2 in our time as minutes. It takes the parade float 37 minutes to travel the entire route. Let's try one more problem. A hiker is walking 2.5 kilometers from a waterfall. Walking at an average pace of 5.3 kilometers per hour, calculate the time in minutes it will take for the hiker to reach the waterfall. Our formula for time is distance divided by average speed. The distance the hiker is from the waterfall is 2.5 kilometers, and the speed is 5.3 kilometers per hour. So we're going to divide those, and when we divide them, we get 0.47 hours. But it asked us to write our answer in minutes. So to convert hours to minutes, we're going to multiply by 60. 0.47 hours times 60 minutes in an hour gives us 28 minutes. It'll take the hiker 28 minutes to reach the waterfall. Now it's time to continue to the next video. Give yourself a 30-second wellness break, stand, stretch, and get ready for the next video.